the land that nourishes and provides sanctuary for all life. Jitae refers to standing on this very land. The progress line of Jitae Poomsae that represents the initiate that stands firmly on land to train Taekwondo is the Korean vowel O. We will now take a look at the key moves of Jitae Poomsae. Jitae Poomsae consists of 3 moves, namely 손날 얼굴 막기, 금강 지르기, and 매주목 옆 표적지기, 안팔목 바깥 막기. We will now take a closer look at each of the key moves of Jitae Poomsae. 손날 얼굴 막기 is, as the name suggests, a technique to block the face upwards with both arms. Cross the arms so the blocking arm is outside to block the face. The hand of the blocking arm rises first. Raise the hand first at face elevation and snap the elbow upward to block. Pull the opposite fist to the back and cross the hand blade with the center line. The space between the blocking arm and forehead should be about 1 fist. Tilt the arm so that the fist faces upward and the elbow faces downward. Be careful not to let the elbow of the blocking arm open backwards, as this will weaken the arm. The elbow must not raise first to block. Be careful not to let the blocking arm rise above the head. 금강 지르기 is a technique to block and attack simultaneously with 얼굴 막기 and 지르기. 매주목 옆 표적지기 is a technique to strike the target at the side of the body at philtrum elevation with the hammer fist while spinning the torso. The elbow of the part striking the target must face downward. The hammer fist must not spin and strike the target like 안맞기. 안팔목 바깥 맞기 is a technique used to perform 바깥 맞기 with the 안팔목. Cross both arms in front of the chest and block inside out. These are the 4 key moves of Jitae Poomsae. We will now look at the moves in succession, connecting each move. The key moves of Jitae first part consist of 왼 안팔목 바깥 막기, 오른 얼굴 막기, and 왼 지르기, 오른 안팔목 바깥 막기, 왼 얼굴 막기, and 오른 지르기. 왼 아래 막기. 왼 손날 얼굴 막기. 오른 앞차기. and 오른손날 godoro aremaki. Slowly block the face by raising the fist diagonally from the right back. Then slowly perform wen-jurigi. The arm that blocked the face should move as if you're pulling an opponent. Achieve balance in the speed and force of the pulling arm and the thrusting arm. Lower the elbow of the arm that blocked the face and slowly cross the middle with the fist that performed the thrust, exerting force in the lower abdomen. All moves and breathing must coincide during this process. When performing oren anparmok bakatmaki in the previous move, push off the ground with the right foot from the oren apgubi posture and move your center to the left foot. Create a central axis on the left, turn right using the left ball as an axis, then perform wen 뒷구비 안팔목 bakatmaki. When performing wen sonar 얼굴maki, move your center back and assume the sonar 얼굴maki posture. Bend the foot that performed aptagi and connect to sonar godoromaki. Cautions for Jitae first part. Taking a closer look. When connecting 얼굴maki and jurigi, the thrusting arm should not move excessively forward. Be careful not to let the stride become too long when setting your foot with apgubi. During oren anparmok bakatmaki, do not move your center forward and back. Then perform a 180-degree doradiki. The direction of the elbows should not move forward. When connecting aptagi and sonar godoromaki, the foot performing aptagi must not raise above the head. We will now practice the moves of Jitae first part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Jitae's second part consist of oren bakatmaki, wen aptagi, and wen sonar godoro aremaki, wen 얼굴maki. 오른 금강 앞지르기, wen 안맞기, and oren godoro anmaki, wen sonar aremaki, and oren aptagi, and double jirigi. Perform bakatmaki slowly, exerting force on the lower abdomen. Then block by crossing your left wrist and right wrist in front of your chest. The lower body must stand firm when performing the move. When performing 금강 앞지르기, raise the left arm that blocked the face to chest elevation. Then quickly block the face upward again and connect with 앞지르기 at the same time. Perform 몸통 안맞기 with the left arm that performed 얼굴맞기. Pull the other fist back. Then successfully pull the left arm and perform oren godoro 안맞기. The left fist should be placed next to the right elbow. Connect the two moves quickly and pay attention to your breathing. Pull and set your right foot back and perform wen sonar aremaki. When pulling and setting the foot, make sure to move the central axis along with the right foot. After performing oren aptagi, bend and withdraw the knee. Then complete oren jirigi when the heel of the right foot touches the ground. Then quickly connect to wen jirigi. Cautions for Jitae's second part. Taking a closer look. When performing bakatmaki, execute slowly and do not exert force. When performing gumgang 앞지르기, the arm blocking the face should not move excessively below the chest. It is important to connect 안맞기 and godoro 안맞기 naturally. After performing oren 앞차기, do not connect to oren when double jirugi, after the entire right foot touches the ground. The double jirugi must follow after the right heel touches the ground. We will now practice the moves of Jitae's second part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Jitae third part consist of 황소맞기, 왼 팔목 아래 옆맞기, 오른 손날 옆맞기, 왼 매주목 표적치기, 학다리 아래 옆맞기, 작은 돌적기, 오른 옆차기 and 왼 아래 옆맞기, 작은 돌적기, 왼 옆차기 and 오른 지르기, and 오른 지르기. When performing 왼 팔목 아래 옆맞기, your eyes should point in the direction of the blocking arm. When performing 왼 매주목 표적치기, create a target by raising the right arm that performed 손날 옆맞기 to philtrum elevation. Then, twist your torso to the right and perform 매주목 표적치기 with a shout. Bend your arm so that the target and your elbow turn, facing each other. Then perform 매주목 표적치기 on the palm of your right hand. When performing 학다리 아래 옆맞기, pull your right foot to your left knee and perform 아래 옆맞기 at the same time. Assume the 작은 돌적기 posture by pulling only the fist to the left waist without change in elevation. When performing 오른 옆차기 and 왼 아래 옆맞기, quickly pull the left foot to the right knee the moment the right foot performs 지치기 on the ground. Quickly change the direction of the eyes, then block. Cautions for Jitae third part. Taking a closer look. When performing 왼 팔목 아래 옆맞기, your eyes should not be directed forward. Your eyes should not be directed forward during 손날 옆맞기 either. 왼 매주목 표적치기 should not be performed like 안맞기 with the hammer fist spinning. When assuming the 작은 돌적기 posture, the left knee must not straighten. When performing 오른 옆차기 and 왼 아래 옆맞기, do not switch feet while jumping or pull the left foot with the right foot set. We will now practice the moves of Jitae third part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Jitae fourth part consist of 왼 손날 godoro 아래 맞기, 오른 손날 godoro 맞기, 오른 손날 godoro 아래 맞기, and 왼 손날 godoro 맞기. When connecting 손날 godoro 아래 맞기 and 손날 godoro 맞기, set your foot from 뒷굽이 to 뒷굽이 or perform 돌아딛기. The central axis and the foot must spin simultaneously. The same elevation must be maintained at a constant level. Cautions for Jitae fourth part. Taking a closer look. When connecting two moves, do not spin your central axis after moving your foot. The trajectory of the foot should not draw an arc when performing doratikki. We will now practice the moves of Jitae fourth part in succession while watching the video. This concludes the training for Jitae Poomsae. We will take another look at all the moves and master Poomsae. We have looked at the key moves of Jitae Poomsae and provided thorough explanations for each move and things to watch out for. Man set his foot on land, the sanctuary of life. Continue with your training, always keeping in mind the meaning of Jitae, the spirit of the will to live, and the land which is our sanctuary. We will see you again in the Cheongwon Poomsae video. Thanks for watching.